Right off the bat, our pace car is provided by the Right Place Acura of Stockton. The number 60 car is driven by Don Medina of Galt. The 11J car is driven by Tracy Bolin of Valley Springs. The 94 car, that's Brenda Mays of Stockton. The number 5 car is Pete Anderson Jr. of Stockton. The 71 car is Jason White of Lodi. The 27 car is Mike Robinson of Modesto. The 6J car is John Medina of Galt. The 92 car is Kerry Hahn of Ripon. And rounding out the field is the 50 car of Doug Lane. Folks, we're looking forward to an exciting evening. We'd love to hear you cheering for your favorites. There goes our pace car off the track. Headed up ahead is the pace car from the Right Place Acura of Stockton, and we'll send our drivers exactly halfway around the track to the acceleration line, and we'll begin our first qualifying heat here for the Pure Stock Division. This should be a good one. Remember, our Pure Stock is sponsored by Charter Way Recyclers, located here in the Stockton area. Here come the drivers headed for the acceleration line now. And we're going green. Here they go. Right to the front is the 60 car of Don Medina. And they're 3 wide into turn 1. Out of turn 2 now down the backstretch. Medina with the lead, followed by Bolin in the 11J and Mays in the 94 car. 5 car of Anderson Jr. on the outside now of Mays. Here comes your leader for lap 1. It's Medina. And now Bolin makes a move. Some problems in turn 1. Involving the Mays car. The 71 car is Jason White and the 50 car is Doug Lane. And Mays is spun in on the infield grass. Lots of dirt, no yellow yet. Here it is. All right, lap 2 brings out the yellow flag. Your leader was the 60 car of Don Medina of Galt prior to the yellow. The way they lined up after that was the number 5 car of Anderson Jr., the 11 car of Bolin of Valley Springs, and I believe it was the 6 car. Yeah, the 6 car of John Medina of Galt in the 4th hole. Our pace car back on the track now. No harm, no foul. Lane at the back of the pack, Mays as well. Drivers will head for the acceleration line located between turn 3 and turn 4. We've got 2 laps in the books, and we're getting set to go back to green. Remember, our top 4 drivers will advance to the big dance. And here they go. And to the front. Right to the front is the 5 car of Anderson Jr. now. Lane right behind him in the 50. Then it's Medina's. Medina's in the 6, Medina in the 60. Problems down the backstretch now between the 60 car. The 6 car also involved. 92, that's Kerry Hahn. Tracy Bolin back under his own power. Now Don Medina, Kerry Hahn, and the 6 car of John Medina now back under its own power. Under yellow, lap 3. And here they go. All right, back to green flag racing action. 3 laps complete. Right to the front, the 5 car of Anderson Jr. being chased down by the 27 car of Robinson and the 71 car of White. There's your top 3. Bolin now, the 4th spot. Doug Lane on the inside. Makes a move to try to cut off. Bolin can't do it on this try. 4 laps down, Anderson Jr. your leader, followed by White, Bolin. And then Robinson in the 27 car. Now passed by Doug Lane in the 50. Lane in the 4th spot. Here comes your leader. as we complete lap 5. 3 to go. Robinson, high in turn 2. He loses that spot now to Kerry Hahn in the 92 car. Here comes your leader, Anderson Jr. in the 5 car to complete lap 6. Lap 6 down, 2 to go. 2 to go now. Anderson Jr. being chased by the 71 car of White. It's a battle between White and Anderson Jr. with Anderson Jr. in the front. Now Doug Lane slips into the 3rd spot. Bolin in the 4th spot. Here we go, the white flag. 1 lap to go. Anderson Jr. being chased now by White into turn 2. Now down the backstretch. Lane a distant 3rd, followed by Bolin in the 4th spot. There's your top 4, ready to advance. Here comes your leader now. A move to the inside by the 71 car. And your winner, Pete Anderson Jr. in the number 5 car. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as they come by here out of turn 4, I want to give a big hand to our winner of this semi-qualifying heat. This is the number 5 car of Pete Anderson Jr. Nice job. All right, let's set the field for our second qualifying heat for the Charterway Recyclers Pure Stock Division. The number 74 car is driven by C.W. Davis, and he tells me that CW stands for Can't Wait to Win. That's the 74 car, C.W. Davis. The 16J car is driven by Adam Ramsdale of San Jose. The 97 car is driven by Danny Guabor of Manteca. The 93 car, well, that's Mike Graham of Manteca. The 43 car is driven by Brian Clark of Lodi. The 67 car is driven by Johnny Bird of Stockton, the Birdman. The 26J car is driven by Pat Cardias-Manos of Stockton. The 61J car is driven by Guy Guabor of Manteca. And rounding out the field is the number 9 car of Cindy Kornstrom of Lodi. All right, folks, give them a wave here as they go by. We're going to go 8 laps in this qualifying heat. Our top 4 drivers will move on. And there goes our pace car from the right place, Acura of Stockton, off the track. And our drivers head for the acceleration line. There's C.W. Davis in the 74. Danny Guabor in the 97. Who's going to win this one? Who's going to advance? Our top 4 will. Who's it going to be? We'll find out after we go green. And there it is. There's your green flag. 8 laps to the lead. C.W. Davis. C.W. Davis into turn 1. He takes him down to turn 2. Ramsdale chasing him down. 97. Danny Guabor, 3rd spot. Then it's the 93 car of Mike Graham. There's your top 4. Guabor to the inside now. Going for a shot to lead. No, not this lap. Davis holds him off. C.W. Davis in the 74 car. He takes him down the backstretch now out of turn 2. Guabor slips into the 2nd spot. Ramsdale in the 3rd spot. And Graham in the 4th spot. The rest of the pack watching. Guabor in the 5th spot. He's got his eye on 4th. Davis takes him to lap 2. Still the leader. They're bumper to bumper in turn 2. And Davis now, some problems. He's high in 2. He's taken by the 97 car of Guabor. Guabor takes him into turn 3 now. Guabor with the lead. Here he gets set to take lap 4 complete. Guabor now your leader, being chased by Davis. They're kicking up dirt in turn 1, heading down the backstretch now. Graham in the 3rd spot and Guabor in the 4th spot. Ramsdale drops back to 5th. Guabor low on the inside of the 61 car, picks up some ground. 97 is Danny Gwabor with the lead in this qualifying heat. Gwabor takes him down the backstretch now. The battle for second between Graham and C.W. Davis. And now Guy Gwabor slipping in there in the fourth spot. 6 down, 2 to go. 2 to go. Gwabor leads him down the backstretch. Davis and Graham battling out bumper to bumper. There's Gwabor. Guy Gwabor on the inside in 4. Can he take the third spot? Not this time. There's your white flag. 1 lap to go. Can anybody catch Gwabor? I don't think so. The battle for second between Davis and Graham. It's Davis, then Graham, then Gwabor. Ramsdale in the fifth spot. Here comes the checkered flag. Your winner, the 97 car of Danny Gwabor. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear you now. Your unofficial winner in the 97 car, Danny Gwabor. Third qualifying heat for the Charterway Recyclers Pure Stock Division. Let's set the field for you. The 47J car is driven by Aaron Schenkel of Lodi. The 49 car is driven by Junkyard Julie Horton of Stockton. The 96 car is driven by Gary Schaefer Jr. The 4 car, Orville Dahl of Stockton. The 00 car is Mike Bava of Escalon. The 52J car is my buddy Mike Soyseth of Stockton. The 6X car is Kenai Scantlin of Stockton. And rounding out the field is the 21 car of Tom Bolin of San Jose. So there you go. There's your 8 cars. Top 4 will move on. Our pace car heads up off the track. And our drivers will head for the acceleration line. Driver of the number 4 car, Orville Dahl, he's going with, he blew an engine 2 weeks ago, and he's going with last year's engine. And speaking with him earlier in the day, he tells me it's just not quite as fast as that new engine this year was, but we'll see. He's starting from the 4th spot and trying to make it to the big dance. We'll see what happens. Here they come, and not this time. Folks, they've got to come past that acceleration line in the exact order that they are listed, or we have to go to a restart. And, of course, 2 of those times, and we'll send our drivers to the back. So some penalty, definitely. Our drivers are heading down the backstretch now for the acceleration line. We're set to go 8 laps green here, our Pure Stock Division. Again, some good drivers in this race. Gary Schaefer Jr. in the 96 car, Orville Dahl in the 4, Soyseth in the 52. Here we go. And we're going green. Schenkel to the front. Schenkel in the 47 leads him into turn 1. He's followed by Schaefer Jr. in the 96, and then it's Orville Dahl in the 4 car. The 49 car is driven by Julie Horton of Stockton. Then it's Mike Soyseth. Soyseth now to the inside, turn 3. Kenai Scantlin bumper to bumper with Soyseth as they come out of turn 4. Your leader to complete lap 1 is Aaron Schenkel. Schenkel in the 47. Then it's Gary Schaefer Jr., Orville Dahl, then Soyseth in the 4th spot. The 5th spot is Kenai Scantlin in the 6X car. There's your top 5. The battle for the back is the 21 car of Tom Bolin, the 00 car of Mike Bava, and the 49 car of Julie Horton. And Schenkel leads him down the backstretch with 2 laps to go. 2 laps down, 6 to go. Schaefer Jr. right on his tail. 3 laps down, 5 to go. 8 lap qualifying. Schenkel leads him down the backstretch, chased by Schaefer Jr. and Orville Dahl. The Baba car, the 00 car on the infield grass, now back under its own power. And we're halfway through now. 4 laps down, 4 to go. And Schenkel takes him down the backstretch. Schaefer Jr. begins to pick up some room. He's bumper to bumper with Schenkel now at the halfway mark. Just about 5 laps complete. Schaefer Jr. on the inside and Aaron Schenkel on the outside. There's 5 down, 3 to go. Orville Dahl sneaking up. He's quietly sneaky in the 4 car. And now Schaefer Jr. on the inside, trying to make a move on Schenkel. Can't do it, not this time. Loses little control there at turn 4. Got a little squirrely. And we've got 6 down, 2 to go. Schenkel leads him down the backstretch. Schaefer Jr. second. Orville Dahl in the 3rd spot. 4th spot is the 6X car of Kenai Scantlin. And 1 lap to go. There's the white flag for Schenkel. He's your leader. Schaefer Jr. in the 2nd spot. Then it's Orville Dahl. Have they got something left? Is there something up their sleeve? There's Schaefer Jr. going to the outside, now to the inside. Can he do it? Not this time. Your winner, Aaron Schenkel. Your unofficial winner, ladies and gentlemen, in the 47 car, Aaron Schenkel of Lodi. As he heads down to turn 4 now, won't you please put your hands together for our unofficial winner in the number 47J car, Aaron Schenkel. Congratulations, Aaron. And our other 3 drivers. All right, there goes our pace car. Let's set the field quickly for you. The 54 car is driven by Donna Treadway. The 19J, that's Jeff Lovelace. 13J is Perry Reeder. The 17 car is Ron McCall. The 39 car is Chris Mays. The 10J car is Amy Sullivan. The 13J blue car is Albert Silva. And that final car, I think that's the 36 car. That's Sandy Cardoza of Stockton. Here they come. There's your green flag. We're going 8 laps. Here we go. Lovelace to the front. It's Lovelace in the front. He takes him down the backstretch. McCall with Chase. That's the 54 car. Treadway in the 3rd spot, and Perry Reeder in the green and yellow 13J car in the 4th spot. Being chased by Chris Mays, 17-year-old Chris Mays in the 39 car. There's your top 5. Lovelace down the backstretch. McCall giving chase. It's McCall to the inside. Lovelace on the outside in the 19 car. And they swap some paint in 4. Lovelace still with the lead. As they complete lap 2, it's Lovelace being pushed by McCall now in turn 2. Down the backstretch they come. Lovelace with the lead. McCall in the 2nd spot. The battle now for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot is Perry Reeder, Chris Mays, and Donna Treadway in the 54 car. Treadway and Mays exchanging paint in 2. Lovelace heads down the backstretch now with McCall and Chase. Lovelace into turn 3. Coming up on the halfway mark. A spin out by Sullivan in turn 2. And there's lap 4. 4 complete. Sullivan on the infield glass, waiting for traffic to pass to get back under her own power. Lovelace into 3 now, followed by McCall in the 17 car. Sullivan back under her own power. And Lovelace with the lead. About a 7-car length now. Lovelace coming out of turn 4 to complete lap 5. Lovelace beginning to put some room between he and McCall in the 17 car. And now the battle is between the 13 car of Perry Reeder and the 39 car of Chris Mays. The 54 of Treadway is going to have to make a move to get to the top 4. There's your white flag for your leader Lovelace in the 19 car. It's Lovelace, it's McCall, it's Reeder and Mays. Mays bumper to bumper with Reeder in turn 3. Down the backstretch. Reeder starting to get some distance now. Mays goes to the inside. There's your unofficial winner in the 19J car, Jeff Lovelace. And here comes your unofficial winner, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Jeff Lovelace. Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Pure Stock Division. And as a bonus, as part of Craftsman Tool Night, each one of our winners in the Trophy Dash will receive a brand new Craftsman hat. And these things are beautiful. Check them out at the Craftsman booth, located just to the right of the announcers area, right as you head down towards the hill. And let's meet our drivers in this Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash. In the 5 car, that's Pete Anderson Jr. Driving the number 97 car is Danny Guibor. In the 19J car, that's Jeff Lovelace. And let's see, who did I miss there? The 47 car is Aaron Schenkel. Now, folks, if you've never seen a Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash, this is going to be great. Let's wave to our trophy girl in the Right Place Acura pace car. 4 laps to determine a winner. This is pedal to the metal racing. And it's sponsored by the over 100 Subway sandwiches in the Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto area. So pick your favorites and get set, because this is going to go by fast. Who's it going to be? Anderson Jr., Guibor, Schenkel, or Lovelace? 4 laps will determine our winner. And there they go, the acceleration line, and there's a green flag. 4 laps. The Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Street Stock, the Pure Stock Division. Right to the lead, Anderson Jr. being chased by Guibor. Lovelace on the outside, it's Schenkel on the inside. Schenkel takes the 3rd spot now. Anderson Jr. high, Guibor low. Guibor on the inside, can't get him. Anderson Jr. still with the lead. 1 lap down, 3 to go. Anderson Jr. with the lead. Guibor now following as they head down turn 2, down the backstretch. Schenkel in the 3rd spot, battling door to door with Lovelace in the 19J car. Lovelace goes high, Schenkel is low. Pete Anderson Jr. still with the lead. And Guibor giving chase. Guibor now 2 laps down, 2 to go. Guibor chasing down the leader, Anderson Jr. in the 5 car. Lovelace now in the 3rd spot. Schenkel in the 4th spot. And there he goes again to the inside. Guibor on the inside, Anderson on the outside. Anderson with the faster car, or the faster track on the outside. There's Guibor again to the inside on Anderson Jr. He takes to the dirt, can't do it. They head down the backstretch now. Here they come. To the checkered flag on the inside, it's Guibor. Anderson Jr. on the outside, Guibor spins. And your winner is Anderson Jr. Boy, Guibor just gave it everything he had there. The back end came out from behind him. Schenkel with some damage to the front left side of that car as he heads down the backstretch. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Pete Anderson Jr. Barbecue sandwiches for you. as our pace car from the Right Place Acura of Stockton heads up ahead. We're just about set to go green on our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Grand American Division featuring Mark Welch, Jason Kirby, Dan Dabbs, and Jason Beltrama. Here they come to the acceleration line. We're set to go green here. Not this time. So we'll line them up again. Beltrama from the pole. And then it's Dabbs, then Welch, then Kirby. Four laps, Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash, Grand American Division. And we're going green. Here we go. And they're too wide in turn one. There's your leader, Dan Dabbs in the 1X car, chased by Beltrama. Dabbs on the outside, Beltrama on the inside, Kirby squeezing in between there in the 90 car. Here's that one. Dabbs leads after one. It's Dabbs, it's Kirby, it's Beltrama, then Welch. Down the backstretch they come. Dabbs in the lead, he's high in turn three. Dabbs leads him as we complete lap two. 2 laps down, your leader Dan Dabbs, followed by Kirby, the birthday boy in the 90 car. Then it's Beltrama and Welch. Remember, all 4 cars, Ellis chassis. There's 1 lap to go. And now Dabbs leads them into turn 1. Dabbs kicks up some dirt out of 2. Heading down the backstretch now. It's Dabbs, it's Kirby, it's Welch and Beltrama. Kirby now to the inside, and your winner is Dan Dabbs. And as he heads here out of turn 4, folks, won't you please put your hands together for Mr. Dan Dabbs. All right, there goes our pace car from the Right Place Acura of Stockton. It leaves the track now. We're just about set for our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash. Our Street Stock Division, Scott Chappell, Jerry Crawford, Joe Hilton, Angelo K. Rollo. Here they come now out of turn 4 and headed for green, and we're green. 8 laps. Chappell to the lead, Crawford on the outside in 2. It's Chappell, it's Crawford, it's Hilton, it's K. Rollo. Chappell takes him down the backstretch now, chased by Crawford. Wild thing to the outside. Crawford goes to the outside on Chappell. Chappell on the inside. He holds the lead. And now they're too wide in turn 1. They're banging doors. Banging doors. It's Chappell and Crawford. Crawford and Chappell down the backstretch now. Hilton in the 3rd spot. K. Rollo in the 4th spot. There they come out of turn 4. They're to complete lap 2 now. Your leader is Scott Chappell. Scott Chappell in the 15 car with the lead. Crawford is 2nd. Crawford down the inside. He spins Chappell. He spins Chappell on the infield. Chappell spun out in turn 2 on lap 2. And your leader now is Jerry Wildthing Crawford. 1 lap to go. Crawford with the lead. Hilton in the 2nd spot. K. Rollo in 3rd. And Hilton is squirrely in turn 2. Crawford leads him down the backstretch now. Crawford into turn 3 as he heads for turn 4 and the checkered flag. Here comes your unofficial winner, Jerry Crawford. Folks, as he comes out of turn 4, won't you please give him a big hand, the wild thing, Jerry Crawford. All right, once again, your field. In the 28 car, ladies and gentlemen, That's John Galswick. He'll be riding from the pole. The 27 car is McGinnis. 33 is Seitz. 90 is Trubisky Jr. We're going green. It's Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the late models. Galswick with the lead down the backstretch, being chased by Trubisky Jr. in the 90 car. Then it's the 27 car of McGinnis, followed by the 33 of Seitz. Seitz now on the inside of the 4. Galswick takes it down the home stretch, back to turn 1. Chased by Trubisky Jr., who bumps Galswick. Galswick keeps handle of the car. He takes him now on a turn 4 to complete lap 2. And it's Galswick, tell you later, from the pole. Galswick takes him out of turn 2 down the backstretch now. Trubisky Jr. giving chase. Then McGinnis, then Seitz. Here comes the white flag. It's the white flag for Galswick, the leader from the pole. Galswick takes him down the backstretch now. Stremiska Jr. gives chase. Then it's McGinnis and Seitz in the 4th spot. Here they come. Stremiska Jr. on the inside. Galswick on the outside. And your winner. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Rippin' Rocket, John Galswick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the winners of our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash. In the late model division, he was last year's most improved driver, the number 28 car. His sponsors are Van Ruler Water Truck Rentals, A1 Glass, Signature Signs and Graphics, and Ruse Ranches of Ripon. His nickname is the Rippin' Rocket. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the driver of the number 28 car, John Galswick. Gentlemen, our trophy girl's name is Katie Toomey. How about a nice hand for Katie? Katie is posing, if you will, with the winner of our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Grand American Division. He's a driver out of North Highlands. He drives the 1X car. His sponsors are Big O Tires of Hammer Lane, Muffler Tech of Hammer Lane, Welch Motorsports, The Sign Shop, Transmissions by Hal, Walmer's Machine. Won't you please put your hands together for the winner of our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Grand American Division, Dastardly Dan Dabbs. Ladies and gentlemen, with me is the driver of the number 28 car, John Galswick. John, another Trophy Dash win for you. How do you feel?
Feels good to win. Started on the number 1 spot and everything worked out real good.
All right, and what do you think your chances are for later on in the evening?
Real good. We've been running good all year and just going to Altamont, getting the car back settled in for Stockton, and we feel good about our chances tonight.
Anybody special you'd like to thank?
Oh, there's a lot of people I like to thank, but mainly my main sponsors, Van Ruler Water Truck Rentals, Ruse Ranches, Mike Ruse Race Car Preparations, A1 Glass, AC Welding out of Ripon, Pazman Brothers Garage, Reed Travel out of Stockton. There's numerous ones, but they're all helping me, and that's why we're here right now.
All right, John, thank you very much. Best of luck to you the rest of the evening. Good luck, buddy. Great job. Quickly, let's meet the winner of our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash For the street stock division, his sponsors are TP Ranch, Grandma Reba, Mana Ranch Incorporated, Steve Eno's General Contractors, Hilton's Electric, Smart and Final. How about a nice hand for the driver of the number 38 car, Mr. Joe Hilton out of Manteca. Come on, give it up. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of our Subway Sandwich Trophy Dash for the Pure Stock Division, driving out of Stockton. His sponsors include Anderson Racing, Mike's Tire, Randy's Race Palace. Won't you please give a big hand to Pete Anderson Jr. Once again, Craftsman Tools will be providing.
Back to green problems for Hahn in the 92 out of turn 2. 16 is Ramsdale as Ramsdale leads them down the backstretch. And into turn 3 now. And it's Ramsdale with the lead, completing lap 16. The second spot is the 92 car of Hahn. Then it's the 6 car of Medina, followed by the number 9 car of Cindy Quanstrom. That's the pink car. Problems there in turn 2. for the 26 car of Pat Cardias-Menos, spinning out of the infield and now back under his own power. Lots of dust, lots of dirt problems for the 21 car of Bolin. Bolin does a complete 360 in 2 and now back under his own power. Lots of smoke coming out the back. And we've got 14 laps complete. Your leader is still the 16 car of Ramsdale. He's followed by the 92 of Hahn. There's problems over there in 3 and 4. That's Amy Sullivan in the 10 car. The 00 car is Baba. And we've got 12 laps to go now. Your leader is still Adam Ramsdale in the 16 car. The second spot is Kerry Hahn. Hahn is way back. He's got traffic between he and the leader. A battle between the 60 car of Medina and the 67 car of Johnny Bird. There's Hahn now. He gets past the 26 car of Cardias-Menos. He's still in the second spot. A little bumping going on there with the 49 car of Julie Horton. Quanstrom, some problems in 2. And we've got 10 laps to go. Now 9 laps to go. Your leader is still Adam Ramsdale, being chased by 92 Kerry Hahn. Hahn is at least 4 cars back. The 6 car of Medina to the pit area. Some problems for Medina. And now 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go in the semi-main B for the Pure Stock division. And the yellow flag is out. We've got caution on lap.
Second spot is the 94 car of Brenda Mays of Stockton. The third spot is the 92 car of Kerry Hahn of Ripon. And the fourth spot is the 52 car of Mike Soyseth. And there they are at the acceleration line. We're set to go green. Here we go. 8 laps to go now. Ramsdale to the lead. Mays and Hahn in second and third. And Soyseth in the 4th spot. The 5th spot is the double Ott car of Baba. Ramsdale takes him down the backstretch. Hahn now in the 2nd spot. Then it's Mays and Soyseth as they complete lap 18. 7 to go. Ramsdale begins to open up the lead on Hahn. Hahn is about 8-10 cars back. Then it's Soyseth in the 3rd spot and Mays in the 4th spot. Here comes your leader. The 67 car of Johnny Bird heads to the pits. It joins the 36 car of Sandy Cardoza. Soyseth skims the wall on the backstretch. Here comes your leader, Ramsdale. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Ramsdale still with the lead, 4 laps to go. He's out for a stroll in the park at this point. He's chased by Hahn of Ripon in the 92 car, but that's about 15 car lengths back. No one's going to catch our leader. Three down, 3 to go. 3 laps to go. Medina with some problems. Here comes a white flag. 1 lap to go for Ramsdale. Ramsdale, your winner. The 2nd spot, there's Hahn. The 3rd spot is the 52 car of Soyseth, and the 4th spot is the 94 car
of Mays. Here comes the white flag for the rest of the field and the checkered flag for your winner. And there is your winner, Adam Ramsdale.
Ladies and gentlemen, your unofficial winner. Let's give him a big hand as he comes by the grandstands here. The number 16 car of Adam Ramsdale. The winner of our semi-main, our B main for the Pure Stock division. Ramsdale currently holds on to the 8th spot in points with 290. Your leader in the point standings for our Charterway Recyclers Pure Stock division. The points leader is Orville Dahl with 462 points. Second spot is Guy Glabor with 426. The third spot is Gary Schaefer Jr. with 408. The fourth spot is Doug Fast Lane with 408 points. And the fifth spot is Joe Allen. 17 car, the 73 Camaro, sponsored by Capex Insurance of Modesto and Mom and Dad. How about a nice hand for Scott Griffith of Modesto? Well, next up, in the number 1 car, out of Clements, his sponsors are Lodi Tire, Ron Gross Racing of Lodi, Don's Muffler and Brake of Lodi, Gary's Hobby and Machine, Clute Race Gas of Lodi, Lodi Battery, Horsepower by Schultz, thanks to Wild Bill Yonder. How about a nice hand for the driver of the number 1 car, Johnny Burnt? Once again, the driver of the number 22 car is sponsors Manteca Ford, Jiffy Lube, Indy Car Wash, Travelin' Toys, Trailers, Performance Machine. It's Deuce Hunter. To Ted Half. Next up, out of Stockton, driving the number 82 car. How about a nice hand for Ted Hayflick, Ted Hayflick of Stockton. Next up, out of Banta, driving the number 13 car. How about a nice hand? Put your hands together for Matt Borges. Next up, out of Modesto in the 74 Camaro. He was the 97 Street Stock Rookie of the Year. His sponsors are Cal's Engine and Machine, Burkett's Pool Plastering, Legal Photocopy Service, Al Clark Attorney at Law, Thrift Plumbing, Michael Taylor Chiropractic, Greg Albiani. And next up, out of Lodi, he drives the Brannan Tire, Meeks Building Center, G&S Design, Lodi Avenue Liquors, Motor by BJ McDonald, Kevin Wall, thanks to Dave Davis, Heads by Steve, Galswick Racing, it's Mike Garcia! And next up, out of Stockton, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the number 8 car. He's the 1998 champ. His sponsors are Valamet Inc., Praxair, Aramark, B&R Engines, Performance Backhoe, Valley Rubber and Gasket, and Stockton Windustrial. How about a nice hand? Won't you give a big hand to Kerry Treadway? Next up, out of Stockton, he drives the 83 Buick Regal. He was 3rd in points in 98. His sponsors include Paz Performance Center, Energy Wise Mechanical, Dave Moriera Fencing, Hank and Tony's Fencing, Repco Tow, the number 0 car, it's the Wild Thing, Jerry Crawford. Next up, in the 84 Chevy Monte Carlo, he was 98 Rookie of the Year and 5th in points in 98. His sponsors include Transmissions by Hal, Gary Signs, PTC Inc., Randy's Race Palace, with special thanks to Dave Bender, the Canittle Crew, and Scott Chappell Auto Transport. A good hand for my buddy in the 15 car, Scott Chappell. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, in the 38 car, the 76 Camaro. He was 9th in points in 98 after missing 8 races. His sponsors include TP Ranch, Grandma Reba, Manor Ranch Incorporated, Steve Enos General Contracting, Brannon Tire, Accent Carpets, U.S. Food Service, Acampo Ag Service, Smart and Final Food Distribution. It's Joe Hilton. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, in the number 100 car out of Lathrop, it's the 87 Monte Carlo. Last year in the Pure Stock Division, 2 main event wins, 1 Trophy Dash win, 6 fast times, and he holds the track record. His sponsors include California Hotwood, Knoll Chassis, Modesto Roofing, Tony Carollo Trucking, Stacy McCleary Plastering. How about a nice hand for Angelo Carollo? And next up, driving the 84 Buick Regal out of Stockton, it's the number 6 car. His sponsors include Delta Truck Center, Vandepol Enterprises, Valley Material Transportation, Reeve Trucking, Gillies Trucking, Report Radiator, Jim Artman Trucking. How about a nice hand for Ed Cullum? And next up, you're looking at the number 3 car out of Lodi, the 94-95 champ. It's Robert, don't call me Bob Canetto. And last but not least, next to the pace car from Lockford, he drives the Floorman, Napa of Lockford, Brackett's Garage, K&K Tire and Wheel, Foothill Pizza, Vintage Car and Truck, Muffler Man, Central Cal Auto Car. Won't you please put your hands together for Mr. Jeremy Hammond. 30 laps of main event racing green flag action with the Street Stock Division. Here they are at the acceleration line now, waiting for the green flag. And there it is, they're off, 30 laps to go. And it's Canittle to the front. Canittle leads him down the backstretch now. He's chased by K-Rolo and Hammond in the 7 car. And it's Chappell on the outside in the 4 spot as he goes high into turn 4. And Canittle, it's Canittle, K-Rolo, Chappell, and Hammond. And Treadway in the 5th spot. There's your top 5. From there, it's Cullum, it's Crawford and Albiani, followed by Garcia, the 82 car of Hayflick. And now a challenge for the lead. It's K-Rolo and Canittle, 2 wide in turn 2. Problems for the 13 car and the 82 car in turn 2. They bang it around, they get back to the back. K-Rolo now with the lead. K-Rolo takes the lead from Canittle. And Chappell is banging doors with Canittle as they go into turn 2. It's K-Rolo, it's Canittle, it's Chappell, and Treadway. There's your top 4. And 4 laps down, 26 to go. Your leader, K-Rolo, Canittle, Chappell, Treadway, Hammond, Cullum, and Crawford. Then it's Albiani, Garcia. Then the 13 car of Borges from Banta. Then it's Johnny Burke. There's Deuce Hunter and the 82 car of Hayflick. And rounding out the field is the 17 car of Scott Griffith of Modesto. And your leader is complete lap 6. Your leader is K-Rolo. K-Rolo takes him down the backstretch. Canittle's right on his tail. He's chased by Chappell. Chappell gets spun again. Problems for Cullum and Chappell in turn 3. That's going to bring out the yellow on lap 7. And Chappell, and there's Treadway with a spin down the backstretch. Takes him down the backstretch. Canittle's right on his tail. He's chased by Chappell. Chappell gets spun again. Problems for Cullum and Chappell in turn 3. That's going to bring out the yellow on lap 7. And Chappell, and there's Treadway with a spin down the backstretch. And there's a flat tire for your points leader, Treadway. Treadway will head to the pits, and they'll put some new rubber on that car and get him back out. But that's going to send him back to the back of the pack. And once again, problems for the 15th car of Scott Chappell. Chappell got spun there in turn 3. I wasn't quite sure who caused that spin, but it also involved the number 6 car of Ed Cullum. Cullum had nowhere to go there but directly into the Chappell car. And there is Scott Chappell, the 15 car. He'll be headed for the pits. And looks like he's got some suspension problems there. He got slammed pretty good by the 6 car of Cullum there in turn 3. And Cullum's car no better off as they back the tow truck up to that car. Laps in the book. We've got 23 more to go in this 30-lap main event for the street stock division. Prior to the caution, your leader was K. Rollo in the 100 car, followed by Knittel in the 3 car. Then it's the 7 car of Hammond and the 0 car of Crawford. Here we go. We're going green. All problems for the 22 car of Hunter and the 17 car of Scott Griffith. Hunter had some problems with the wall there in turn 2. Hilton and Albiani exchanging some paint there. And there's Scott Chappell. He's at the back of the pack. And your leader completes. We're at the 3rd mark. 1/3 of the way complete. 10 laps down, 20 to go. Still your leader, K. Rollo. Then it's Knittel in the 3, followed by Crawford. Then Hammond in the 7 car. There's your top 4. 11 down. Chappell begins to work his way out from the back now. K. Rollo completes lap 12. Knittel is on his tail. Crawford on the outside of Knittel. Crawford down the outside of Knittel down the backstretch. To the outside he goes. They're both chasing down K. Rollo in the 100 car. Here they come to complete lap 13. K. Rollo still with the lead, followed by Knittel. Then Crawford. Then Hammond. Knittel on the inside as they come down the home stretch. Knittel's car just doesn't have the oomph to catch him. K. Rollo's quick down the backstretch. He leads him. It's Knittel in the 2nd spot, followed by Crawford, then Hammond. And we're at the halfway point. 15 down, 15 to go. And look at Crawford on Knittel's rear. Single file down the backstretch they come. Albiani with problems in 2. He's on the infield grass now off. There's K. Rollo, your leader, 16 down. Still chased by Knittel and Crawford. It's K. Rollo, Knittel, Crawford, and it's Jeremy Hammond. Then working his way back through the pack is the 8 car. Your current leader, Kerry Treadway. Now moving into the 5th spot. It's Treadway in the 5th spot. He's battling Hammond for the 4th spot. They go side by side down the backstretch. And now Treadway's got him in turn 3. Here comes your leader. They complete lap 18. And Knittel's making a move to the inside. Knittel on the inside now in 2. He's chasing K. Rollo down the backstretch. Knittel chasing him into turn 3. Knittel on the inside. K. Rollo on the outside. And now Crawford makes a move to the outside on Knittel. Scott Chappell working his way back from the back. He's in the 8th spot now. K. Rollo completes the 20th lap. 2/3 of the way down. 10 to go. 10 to go. K. Rollo now being chased by Crawford in the 0 car. They incorporated some traffic there. The 22 car of Deuce Hunter. And K. Rollo gets by him. Hunter to the pits. K. Rollo, Crawford, Knittel. Crawford on the inside down the backstretch chasing K. Rollo. Here they go to turn 3 now. And it's Crawford on the inside, K. Rollo on the outside into turn 1. K. Rollo's
got him as they head down the backstretch. Now it's Crawford by a nose. It's Crawford down the backstretch. Crawford on the inside, K. Willow on the outside into turn 4. Here they come to